So I waited on the next candle. You can see it got up around 3,000 again, and I went right back into it. Now we got a nice trade going here. The MES locked out, profit trailing kicked in, MNQ's in there. You can see the profit targets moving out of the way. Okay, so here we are, first thing Friday morning. The market just opened. You can see these really large wicks. The MES over here on the right had printed a long, and the cumulative delta got pretty high for it, so I entered this with 2 micro contracts, and you can see it's actually pulled back on me just a little bit. I waited a little bit too late to get into the trade. I just wanted to make sure that the cumulative delta was really good. Now the MNQ on the left had wicked up, pulled way back, but we still have red candles. Now you can see what's happening over here on the MES. It is locked out. Our profit trailing system is now kicked in. So you've heard of a trailing stop loss, but have you ever heard of a trailing profit target? That's what's going on. We had 2 micro contracts and we got a really nice trade. So this pushes the profit target out of the way and pulls the stop loss in, and they run in tandem and traps the trade in there. And you can really get some pretty good trades with these. Here on the left, the MNQ is finally pushing up. Our cumulative delta is really getting good right now, but I really want to wait for a green candle. So I'm using the trend band. You can see that's that red and green band across the screen. I want to make sure that it stays above that. I've also got the cumulative delta on here, and I really like this thing to get up around 2,500 to 3,000. So I'm just waiting on a confirmation for this to push up so that I can get into this trade. Now there we go. It had finally bounced off the trend band. We got over 3,000 on the cumulative delta, and I entered this with 3 micro contracts. You can see it's pushing here, and it is pushing the profit target out of the way. Come back and hit our stop, so we got a pretty nice trade out of that. A little bit later in the morning, same day here on Friday, we got a short call with our long and short indicator on both the MES and the MNQ, but I waited a little bit late to get in because I wanted to make sure that the cumulative delta was going to verify that this is where we're heading. Pushed down, and it kind of went a little backwards on me here a little bit, but I was patient. I like it that it stays pretty red here on the cumulative delta, and we've got some pretty good numbers there. I still like it to stay above 2,500 to 3,000. It's pulled back a little bit, but she's increasing now. Now these are on 3-minute candles is what I normally trade on. Most traders don't trade on 3-minute candles, but that's just me. You can trade on whatever size candles you like. I do have this sped up just a little bit. I recorded this, but it's a little taxing to watch this. Now you can see that my MNQ had just locked out, and it come back and took me out for a nice win, but took me out of the trade a little early. So I waited on the next candle. You can see it got up around 3,000 again, and I went right back into it. Now we got a nice trade going here. The MES locked out. Profit trailing kicked in, MNQ's in there. You can see the profit targets moving out of the way, and it's really pushing down to give me a nice win here. Completely risk-free trade. Doesn't matter what happens here. I walk away with profit no matter what. These are $49 a year, these tools. If you're not using these, you're probably missing out on some of these really big trades. There, we got out of the MNQ. Really nice day. We're just trading micros. You can see we've made some really nice profit just trading just little micros.